It's 100.3 Phillies R&B. Mina SayWhat in your midday. I have two stupid superstars on with me. These guys are killing it. Shameik Moore, Ashton Sanders. Now they've done so many things. It's so hard to keep up with. Shameik, you're amazing in Dope, Spider-Man, The Get Down. Ashton, you are killing it as Bobby Brown in the Whitney Houston movie. You're in Moonlight, incredible in that. Judas and the Black Messiah. And now you are wrapping up the final season of WuTang and American Saga coming back on February 15th. I feel like I got to clap after that. You
Yeah,
guys are killing it right now.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Are you guys like sad or happy that this is coming to an end? I've literally binged this whole thing. It's such a good story and I almost don't want it to stop.
You can go first, Ashton. If you
Yeah, I
you know,
mean, I think it always feels bittersweet when you do something for this long, you know? So it
yeah,
kind of feels like we're in our senior year and we're graduating, you know?
yeah.
So it's bittersweet, but the season is dope, man. I feel like the fans are gonna be stoked with it being the last season. And yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
feel like there should be more, right? They have such a long story. That's really the issue.
Um,
Well,
yeah. I
okay.
think I think we I think I think for speaking for myself, and I think Ashton can relate. As actors, it's time consuming being on a TV show versus a film, and it's like
Right.
it is a blessing. Like we worked through the coronavirus, that kept everybody eating. It's been a blessing. Personally, I feel that with the resume you just like some of those, I think I've shown the color I need to show playing Raekwon. I think I could continue, but I think I've done what I needed to do here.
Mm.
Personally, that's how I feel. So I feel like wrapping it up, it keeps you wanting more, which is good, and yeah, it's this, Ash, you can, take it
Oh
over.
yeah, I agree. I think yeah, we put in the work. As a group, we've seen the group come together. We know that all these guys had individual careers, and
Right. That makes
like
sense.
that's its own entity. So sure, if they wanted to do a ODB story or like like a Ghostface Killer American Saga, sure, but this is Wu-Tang American Saga. This season we
Mm.
see them at the height of who they were as a group. Also, while they were, like coming into their own as individual artists, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And not to be, because we're actually a part of it. So, we know that the fans have been enjoying it, and we hope that this third season leaves it in a way that, you guys are going to be looking forward to seeing more of, all of us and what we have coming up. So
Yeah. Now you guys aren't from New York. Shameik, you're from Atlanta, and then Ashton, you're from Cali. So how did you guys get like that New York accent down? Because I was highly impressed by that. I'm like, oh, okay, Shameik really sound like Raekwon. I know Ray personally, so I'm like, how did you guys work on the accent? Did you own Tim's? Did you have white tees? Like, how did
yeah,
that work out?
Did we own
yeah.
Tim's? That's hilarious.
Because you're in
um,
Cali. They don't wear, do they wear Tim's in Cali? It's too hot for that, right?
Nah.
Exactly.
We wear Chucks. We wear Chucks out
Right.
here. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
like we're actors, so we
Mhm.
put on a character, you know.
Yeah.
I think Shameik was already cool with RZA before he got the part.
Mm.
I spent time with RZA myself. You know, we all had time to kind of like cultivate the characters in these ways. So yeah, I think like on like an actor's tip, we just did what we had to do to get into the character, whether it's watching those videos, spending time with the person,
Right.
like like all of that kind of you know, like creates, I guess,
Spending
like
time,
the accent or character or whatever.
yeah, spending time with the character is was really the base of it for me
Yeah,
because I mean not spending time with the character, spending time with
RZA,
with Raekwon
right?
or RZA for you, you know what I'm saying? RZA for me, I couldn't get to where I needed to go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just RZA's the one I have a relationship with. Like I know RZA, you know. And you know, for me to play the chef, like that was I'm nothing like him in reality. Like I'm nothing like him in reality. So
I was gonna ask that because that's a real like a 180, you know?
Well, that's
yeah, I
for the
mean,
both
Yeah.
of us. Like
oh
we're
yeah.
totally not like our like I'm like I'm like a California like beach boy, you know,
100%.
like 100, you know. So
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
Well, I can go on forever with you guys. I had so many. Look at my questions, and we're already wrapped up. You
Uh,
guys are so incredibly talented. I can't wait to speak to you individually. I hope now you own a pair of Tims.
I do actually. I have two
Okay,
of them.
good.
I have two
All
of
right, good.
I actually threw mine out.
them.
I will not be wearing Tim's anytime soon. So
Goodbye, Ashton, Shameik. I
goodbye.
appreciate you guys.
All
It's
right.
All right,
Mina
see you.
SayWhat. I'm 100.3 Phillies R&B.